The thumbnail didn't ruin this for me like the last one, but I'm kind of a bit disappointed now because last time I at least knew the Blue Jays were gonna win, even though things went downhill from in the beginning, right? It was that homer that kind of got the game back to the Jays. I'm scared. Here we go.
From downtown Toronto, for the first time in 32 years, the World Series comes to Canada. It's one team that everybody saw coming.
So all the games are in Canada. Isn't that unfair to the
Defending
Dodgers?
champion Los Angeles Dodgers, and one that nobody outside of Canada saw coming, the Toronto Blue Jays.
It's
What
the
is that?
powerful Dodgers and Mookie Betts and Max Muncy.
no.
And this loaded lineup. They have 4 aces against a team that's going to roll out a 22-year-old rookie game 1 starter and an injured shortstop playing second base. People are describing this as David versus Goliath.
Wow.
Curious if you see your team as the
David
Goliath.
versus
Or David.
Goliath.
I mean, hey, they're from the East, and that's the AL East.
I think the one thing we cannot do
Oh, he's
is
a
look
Goliath.
over there and say that is Goliath. That is a beatable baseball team that has its flaws and that has its really, really good strengths.
The great thing about baseball is anything can happen. This is it's going to be a great series. These guys are on a high right now. We're expecting a battle.
I'll put this group of 26 up against anybody, and they're looking forward to taking on what is on paper the best team in baseball that is playing really well right now, and I don't think they'd have it any other way.
How about this for Game 1 of the World Series? It is Trey Savage, who started this season in A-ball. He didn't even get to the big leagues until about a month ago. At 22 years old, he's the second youngest pitcher to start Game 1 of the World Series. Go get him, kid.
Yeah, go get him with that fastball and that splitter.
Otani went into the clinching game of the championship
Oh,
series,
no.
hitting just 158 for the postseason. And what
Otani has me shaking in my
Dave Roberts
boots.
said he got sick of hearing everybody say he couldn't hit anymore.
He got him.
Wait.
And Savage punches out Otani. Welcome to the World Series. He got him on a splitter, 1 down.
I did not see that
Not many
coming.
people in Major League Baseball that can make Otani look like that. An
This
awkward
guy is good.
swing way out in front. He threw a few good fastballs and then at bat, and then mixes in the split finger there. It looked exactly like a fastball right down the middle.
Even the God
and
has
broke
a
below the
weakness.
strike zone. What a pitch.
Dave and Cheryl over there, his parents, perfectly called. The payoff to Mookie Betts. Bouncing ball. Jimenez. 2 out. Freddie Freeman
Double play.
with 2 out. World Series
here we
MVP
go.
last year. Of course, Game 1 is when he ended it with a walk-off grand slam. Bounce gently right side to Bo Bichette, and the kid has him rocking with a 1-2-3 first.
The Blue Jays ain't playing around, brother. That's the end of the first inning. Nothing, man. That's good. Very clean.
Championship series. The last time somebody did that in the postseason, Don Larsen's perfect game in
He looks like an actor.
1956.
Well, there's no better feeling of a pitcher when you're in rhythm and that groove. You don't care who you're facing. You're connected with all your pitches. And I think the same thing tonight. If he's fastball command,
Give me
is on,
something,
it's
give me
gonna be
something.
tough,
Ah,
even for one of
no.
the best offenses in baseball, the Toronto Blue Jays.
2 up and 2 down in this first inning. Here comes Vlad Guerrero
One more,
Jr.
one more. Oh, get-
442, twice as many home runs as he has strikeouts in this postseason. I don't know the last time I saw a guy
Did he
this
get-
time of year look this locked in.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to have a hard time getting them out
Are you-
up. You're going to get them out down. If you get them
Oh,
out, it's going to be down.
Is it
I
the
dream of for a guy that signs the big contract, $500 million deal that started this season that starts with a big contract, ends in the Fall Classic. Another payoff. Taken for ball 4, and the Jays have the first base runner
That's
of the
a
game.
walk.
Bo Bichette, who last played on September 6th when he injured his knee at Yankee Stadium. Not only is he back, he's plugged right into the cleanup spot. A green light and a
Oh, yes! Finds the gap. Okay.
Guerrero heads for third. Hernandez's throw not close to it.
Did he get it?
The
Safe.
Jays have him cornered in the first. Welcome back, Bo Bichette. Guy can fall out of bed and hit. One of a kind catcher of the Blue Jays right here.
The next one he can get to the home base, right? Oh, is he gone?
And Blake Snell begging to get out of this first inning. He's all
4 bases. And catcher of the Blue Jays right here, Alejandro Kirk.
It's a walk.
Ball 4, bases loaded.
And
Oh,
Blake Snell
yes.
begging to get out of this first inning. He's already offered 25 pitches.
And right away, the theme again for this series: runners in scoring position, 2 outs.
Is flied into center field. Andy Pages comes on, and Blake Snell gets out of this bases loaded jam. Now, Trey Savage, it's only 6 starts, but if he had enough data in there to qualify, he would have the highest chase rate of anybody in baseball. So he's relied on teams to be aggressive. His 3-1 is taken for ball 4. And the Dodgers have their first base runner on a
Come
leadoff
on,
walk
man.
from Smith. This whole Dodger lineup.
No time to afford
really good
walks.
at being disciplined. Savage in his last start, I was against the Seattle team opposite end of the
Ah,
spectrum.
okay.
Extra
Did we
aggressive.
got
The
one,
Dodgers
right?
have always prided themselves on not chasing, not going out of the strike zone.
Hernandez now leading off first. Guerrero holds him on, and the pitch to Max Muncy.
Shoots one to left field, a base hit, and the first one of the game for the Dodgers. Max Muncy, who is just 1 for 12 in the championship series, has a single to put him at first and second.
This is the part of the lineup that if they produce at all for the Dodgers, they're going to be really hard to beat.
That's up the middle and through. Base hit center field from Hernandez. Teoscar Hernandez comes home. The Dodgers
Come
are on
on,
the
man.
board first.
Kike Hernandez, postseason player, gives the Dodgers the first lead of the World Series.
Another slider over the middle of the plate. You cannot live there with the Dodgers. You cannot. And he's going to have to make an adjustment. When the Dodgers realize he doesn't have his fastball or not willing to go to his fastball a lot, they can sit on the off-speed pitches.
Tommy Edman is a switch hitter that occasionally, very occasionally, will bat righty-righty, and he does that here to try and take away that splitter. Taps it along.
Oh, that's
third,
gone.
And no play for Ernie Clement. An infield single for Tommy Edman to load the bases.
Trey Savage is in a tough spot here. The bases are loaded with 1 out. And Shohei Ohtani's on deck, so you'd love a ground ball out of Andy Pages right now, so you don't have to face
boy.
Ohtani in this huge jam.
3-2 on Pages. Nowhere to put him with Ohtani on deck. Here it comes. He struck him out. Slider gets
was
Pages
nice.
away.
Well, he saved his best slider that really took off down.
Well, here we go. With the bases loaded, it's Shohei Ohtani. Struck out with a
Can you do it
his
again,
first
man?
time. Grounder.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay.
Guerrero beats him to the bag, and Savage limits the damage to 1. Dodgers in front, 1-0 here in game 1. To the bottom of the second, Ernie Clement is hooked into shallow left field and a base hit, and that's what he's done all postseason. Swings at everything. It doesn't matter if it's in the middle. It doesn't matter if it's a foot off of the ground. Ernie Clement's not met a pitch he doesn't like. Strikes him out. First of the game for Snell. And the 1 gone in the second inning. Check swing, hit the bat at strike 3. That's a foul tip for strike 3.
Rather unfortunate there. He held his swing, but just barely nicked the ball.
2 down, runner on first, 1-0 Dodgers, and the pitch to Springer.
Springer with a cue shot to first. Freeman has no play at second, turns and throws to first. It's not in time. Throw to third. They got him.
Heads up play.
Ernie Clement, in a chaotic play, is thrown out trying to go from first to third. A cue shot off the end of the bat again. Freddie Freeman ranging, he was right, wanted to go to second to get Clement, but nobody was on the bag. And so he turned around, fired back to first, but Snell, he missed the bag at first, but he heads up, threw down to Muncy at third, and they tag out Clement.
On an ugly play, Springer got
That's
to
not
first
good.
in time, but Clement gambles for 90 feet, and the Dodgers make him pay.
And it's back-to-back walks to open the third, and John Schneider's got to start to think about how soon he wants to get that
why?
bullpen going. And so now Will
Why'd you do
Smith
that?
injured the first of the 3 walks
Come on,
that
man.
he's issued. His payoff is poked through the right side, a base hit for Smith. Here comes Betts. Straw's throw goes into second, and they've got Freeman hung up. Here comes a tag from Clement. He'll run him back to the bag.
Yeah,
It is 2-0 Dodgers.
Okay.
Will Smith drives in Mookie Betts.
Freddie with a rare base running error. And this is just, again, good hitting by a Dodgers team that has really put Savage in a tough spot. And Freddie went past the bag thinking there might be a throw home, but it wasn't. And this is a good play by throwing it right to second base, and now he's stuck.
It's been an edge for the Blue Jays in every series they've played in. The defense really good, has been all year. And it helped Savage out right here. So a man at second, one away for Teoscar Hernandez. Grounds one towards the middle. Bichette with a backhand. Quick trigger throw to first. You'd never know. He's never played there in the big leagues.
That was such an outstanding play. You know he's got to be a little careful, and we talked about his knee. Running won't be the big issue. It's these kind of plays.
Really good.
You see the effort, and you see the throw, and a big out.
With 2 outs and a runner on third, Max Muncy is up. Swing and a miss. He got him to fish for a splitter way outside. Gives up a run in the inning, but considering he walked the first 2, pretty good recovery from Trey Savage. It's 2-0 Dodgers.
Snell has 17 consecutive scoreless innings. He's put up zeros in 23 of his 24 innings this postseason. 8th pitch to Kirk. Swatted towards the right field corner. Hernandez turns and watches this one. Hit off the wall.
Come on, man.
Single. Teoscar guns it in. And Kirk, who has many wonderful traits, speed is not one of them, settles for a leadoff single. Jays fans are saying,
a little more. That was really
close.
close.
That run in the championship series. What we got? Varsho in the air to center field. Pages going back, turns, watches, and it's gone.
Why is it gone? Wait, what?
Varsho in the air to center field. Pages going back, turns, watches.
I don't get it. Oh, I think if it hits that barricade, then it is supposed to be a home run since there is no. Okay, I'm not entirely sure about the rules, but okay. That has to be homer. Then that if it goes that much range, then that's a homer. I'm gonna go with that assumption.
On the board in the World Series.
Oh, we do have one base loaded.
Yes. 2-2. Blue Jays and Dodgers in the 4th. And they are human, Chris. The Dodgers put their pants on just like everyone else. Dalton Varsho goes left on left and takes out Snell to center.
Blake Snell has been very tough on left-handed hitters. Dalton Varsho doesn't care about that stat. He gets the fastball, and he rips that thing out to center field. What a swing from him. We have ourselves a ball game, and that's why Trey Savage getting through those tough innings is so important. He was able to give this offense a chance, and here we are 2-2 in the bottom of the 4th inning.
It's Bichette, Kirk, and Varsho.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
In the 6th inning. Going to do the same thing they did in Game 7 of the championship series. Come back and win it. A leadoff walk for Bichette.
And here comes Isaiah Kiner-Falefa with Bichette on first, and that run meaning so much. They are going to run for Bo Bichette here.
Go ahead, run aboard for the Jays. Kirk bounces one through, base hit right field. Kiner-Falefa stops at second. Kirk has been on all 3 times in this game. Go ahead, run into scoring position.
Emmett Sheehan warming the Dodgers right field bullpen. We're tied at 2 for how long? First and second for the Jays, nobody out, and Dalton Varsho.
What is that?
Fathers and sons, we know about Vlad and Bo Bichette. Dalton's dad, Gary, was in the big leagues. Named him after his old teammate and Darren Dalton. Great job by Varsho to stay alive.
These pitches are scary.
Jays doing what the Jays do, just so hard to put away. Blake Snell was getting misses on about half his swings in the postseason coming in. That's down to 20% tonight. Varsho.
Oh. Dude, that was intentional. That was fucking intentional. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Tonight. Varsho. Got hit. Paid the price. Well, would have put him on anyways as ball 4. And the Jays have loaded the bases against Blake Snell with nobody out. That's the last pitch that Snell will throw. And a guy who is historically dominant the first 3 starts of this postseason meets a different kind of match tonight. Emmett Sheehan for Ernie Clement. Tie game, bases loaded, nobody out.
Swinging a liner, through into left center. In to score IKF. Station to station go the Blue Jays. Kirk into third, up to second. Varsho. Ernie Clement gives the Blue Jays their first lead of the series. 3-2, bottom of the 6th of game 1.
This guy just continues to come through in big situations, not trying to do too much. A lot of guys would try for the big hit, that hit in the gap, or even a grand slam in that situation. Not Ernie Clement. He was trying to go up the middle. All he was doing was going station to station, moving the line, and giving Nathan Lucas, who's now pinch hitting, a chance to drive in another run.
Now another 3-2. He's walked in. And it's 4-2 Toronto.
That was good.
Can walk home.
It's 4-2 Blue Jays. Still bases loaded. Still nobody out in the bottom of the 6th.
Well,
can we get
like
a homer
Ernie
at this
Clement
point? It will be.
He is not a selfish player, doing everything for his team. He is okay taking the walk, taking the RBI, and getting to first base and allowing Andres Jimenez to come up to the plate with the bases loaded, and still nobody out in this inning.
Base hit to right field from Jimenez. Again, 90 feet apiece. 5-2 Blue
Wow.
Jays. Bottom of the
People are killing it.
The story once again.
Andres
I'm really
Jimenez
glad that I scored
had
the Blue Jays.
Very nice approach there, shortened the swing up. He got a change up over the heart of the plate, didn't try to do too much, got the barrel to it, and absolutely ripped that thing through that hole on the right side. What an important hit for him. You have to keep adding on, especially against this Dodgers lineup.
Addison Barger taking rips outside the dirt circle.
Addison Barger's not going to get a chance to face Sheehan.
Oh,
Dave Roberts is waiting for the Blue Jays
David
to
is coming in, eh?
Now he will make a move.
Galad too strong for you, David?
Wants to do knowing who's on deck. Fly ball and even a strikeout's not the worst thing in the world. You just don't want to hit a ground ball double play. And he knows that. He's going to try to lift the ball and keep it off the ground so he can at least guarantee Guerrero up.
Archer sends a towering drive. Right center field. Kiss it goodbye.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Slam! Addison Barger blows this game wide open. 9-2 Blue Jays in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he hit a fly ball.
Holy shit!
Teammate was going to come up, but I didn't see a situation where his teammate might come up with nobody on. I mean, this is a high breaking ball. You want to see a hard swing? That was a hard swing.
I never got to see that before. That's it for you, buddy. That's it for you.
Just watch this 6th inning. Watch the bottom of the order set the table. Watch guys come off of the bench and deliver. Watch pesky 2-strike hitting. And then watch power hit. It's all rolled in together. It is the Blue Jays who have put 9 runs on a Dodgers staff that gave up 4 in the entire championship series. They've batted around.
There we go.
Into shallow center field. Here comes Perez. That's down.
Hey, again?
When we saw a little bit of this against the Yankees, their
it's
ability to
next.
explode and get the crooked number. One swing got a crooked number. This is what you wanted if you're Toronto and you're
This
Toronto
inning
fan
is
to
crazy.
at least show we're pretty good and we can score.
Here's a high
Again?
drive off of the bat of Kirk, sailing back there to
Are you-
center. Does it have enough? You bet. Double digits. Blue Jays in 1.
Just can't stop him right now. A 9-run inning. A 2-run
What's happening,
homer.
Dodgers?
It's
You wanna go cry to your
11-2
mommy?
Blue Jays in the 6th.
These Blue Jays can absolutely rake. 9 runs across in this 6th inning. Their 2nd home run of the inning and 3rd of game 1. It's now 11-2.
What am I watching?
Game 1 has turned into home
Is
run
this
derby.
common in
That's
World
the third
Series?
tonight for the Jays. And it really got into the World Series by making contact. Boy, did they ever make contact.
A 9 spot.
I don't remember too many 9 spots in a World Series.
I really wanted to see a Grand Slam since I understood the rules.
We saw between the first game of the wild card series and the final game of the NLCS.
Oh no, he still scares me.
Left it there.
Oh, no.
Hit in the air to right field. Back it goes. It
that a homer?
is gone.
Yeah.
Scott
It ain't gonna do much,
home
though.
Run from Shohei Ohtani. Left
But
it
this
over the
guy
plate,
is
and Ohtani
dangerous. I
didn't
don't know what
miss.
to expect of him.
Just can't do that to a great hitter.
That's the fastest run around the bases I've ever seen. Right on the heels of Tommy Edman. 4th home run the last 2 games for Ohtani, and it's 11-4.
Could just see it coming, and it rolled right there perfectly.
There isn't a lot
for him.
left.
That swing
The
has
Blue Jays
been
got this.
done a lot this year. Is that over 60 now?
That is 61.
Okay.
9 for the Jays in the 6th. You get 9 runs in a game, you're going to win 100 times out of 101. 11-4 in game 1. And on one pitch, gets a pop up here. Kirk with room. Edman retired like that. I said Bassett, it's actually Eric Lauer that is coming to the game for the Blue Jays. Left-hander, another guy that was a starter for a good chunk of the regular season. Pajes.
I mean, at this point, there's no coming back.
2 gone in the 9.
2 outs,
Yeah, that's
top
it.
of the
That's
9th
gone.
inning.
It's a done deed.
11-4 Blue Jay lead. The Dodgers down to their final strike for the first time in the World Series. He got him, swing and a miss, strike 3. The Blue Jays take a 1-0 lead in the World Series on the back of an 11-4 blowout win over the mighty Dodgers. Just as everyone predicted, the Blue Jays win by a touchdown plus the extra point over the Dodgers in game 1, their first win in the World
Just
Series.
as everyone predicted?
Since Joe Carter's walk-off home run.
Why would everyone predict
In
that?
'93.
It doesn't matter the game. It's just I feel like we have built a belief and we've built something here where we have the utmost belief in just that game period. It doesn't matter if it was in May, August. Obviously, it's great to see that happen in the World Series, but at the end of the day, it's still just a single game and it's just play our game.
I think we showed we're not an easy opponent. We're gonna grind them down.
No, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, I mean, we're just.
You're not an easy opponent. You're
being
the
aggressive
opponent,
and,
which cannot be beaten.
And getting our best swings off.
Turn the page. I mean, it's one game, and nothing we can do about it now. It's over with. So we just have to focus on tomorrow.
Today wasn't our night, both sides of the ball, but I feel like I say, it's just one game, and we gotta clear this up and kind of bounce back for tomorrow.
7-game series,
They're scared. Use it.
Anything can really happen, but
Use their emotions against
it's kinda
them.
hard to go undefeated. But you gotta just flush it, get ready for tomorrow, and just be ready. And when the name's called, just go out and execute.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, huge respect for that. Respect for not spoiling the thumbnail and listening to the people. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Kirk has many wonderful qualities. Speed. Poor guy. Speed's not. Kudos to the highlighted edges. I really appreciate what they show, how long they show it, and something like the TV broadcast for the Grand Slam. Oh yeah, this was great, man. This was phenomenal. One of the best moments in my life. This was one of the most the highest amount of dopamine I've released in 1 month at a point together. Actually, I think I've been going on. NoFap is next month, right? No, not November. Yeah, I've been saving already, and this is the largest amount of dopamine release I've got in a long time, to be honest. Yeah, that was crazy. That Grand Slam was crazy because I didn't know about it. I did watch the rules some time back, but I wasn't sure how it worked out. Maybe like it's been a while since I've seen something like that happen, and I did not know what to expect. And when that happened the last game, I kind of completely forgot the rules. And people told me in the comment section what exactly that mean. Like, so it means when somebody hits a homer, the number of people in the bases, all the bases that are loaded would add to the total runs that you would get. 1 plus the number of people in the bases would be the total number of runs that you will get. And I never thought I would get to see a Grand Slam in the first match of the World Series. And that's a huge lead, man. 4-11, that's phenomenal. They are scared. Shohei Ohtani is scared. And we need to use it. We need to capitalize on it. If the Blue Jays capitalize on that, then that's it, man. Their confidence has been drained to an extent. And if they can do it one more time, then that's it, I think. I'm doing a master's in psychology. And there are a few things out there. I'm a big fan of psychology books. I think all I have is like psychology books on my table. I show you. This is like Robert Greene's Concise Art of Seduction. This is Dopamination by Anna Lemke. I think. This is 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Then I have a lot of Robert Greene books like Mastery and things like that. Oh, and let me tell you, studying someone of confidence will make them make a lot of mistakes. Like they'll make emotional decisions, which rather ends up being really bad. Because you don't really want Shohei Ohtani against you in a stop form. That would be bad. That'll be a great game to watch, but I just want the Jays to win. Used to hate Toronto not much as New York Yankees. Oh yeah, that's a given, isn't it? And have not watched baseball since the 90s. Okay. O's fan. Is that Oakland Athletes? I don't. When you simply say O's, that means athletes. But holy hell, that's how you play massive underdog. 100% confidence, not letting mistakes get the best out of them. And yeah, how the Blue Jays played in this game is phenomenal. They were not letting anything out. Like they were hitting pretty much all the pitches, especially in that inning. I think what was it, in the 8th or 7th inning. Everything was good. Which inning was that? Was it in the 9th inning? Oh, it was in the 9th inning. No, this is the Dodgers now. What was it? That's the 6th inning. Okay, that's in the 6th inning. My God. That was something else. And that was not it. They were hitting homers after that. Shohei Ohtani did try to come back a little bit towards the end of it with that last homer, but that couldn't do much. Blue Jays were in a huge lead. I hope we can continue with this. I hope the Jays can capitalize on this and continue among the rest of the series. And if they win one more game, that's it. I think Blue Jays are going to win this, psychologically speaking. But if you really want to see a proper match, then the Dodgers have to win the next one. And I don't know if I want that to happen. Yeah. I'm a capitalist. I don't care about empathy. That's it, actually. It was great to see the Blue Jays win. It was a phenomenal match, but it was great to see the Blue Jays win the first one. When's the next one, actually? I think the next match is probably going on right now, actually. I believe the next game will happen soon enough. So, yeah, I gotta get prepared for that one, I guess. I don't think I should be too happy because things can go downhill very fast. That'll be it for this reaction. If you want to see more of these reactions, find hit the thumbs up button and let YouTube know you like what you're watching, and catch on the World Series, actually. Even if you don't watch my reactions, just go watch the actual games. It's phenomenal. It's nice. Goodbye.